Thoth, the god of wisdom, guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning. Marked by the eye of Horus, I see the secrets of ancient Egypt. The pyramids hold the key to unlocking my inner power. I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
Alright, Aquarius, here we are. We're going to do your oracle cards, and we're going to categorize them to help us with the information to expand more. Let's get into it. Here we go. First up, Aquarius, confidence, 42, the answer in the universe. There are few of my chosen ones who have the confidence and courage to live forever. There is one such immortal being who has kept this oracle safe in a castle in the Isle of Skye to be given to you when the time is right. This time is now. This is your time. The world needs you. Much is going to be asked of you as you move through your life's challenges and receive many gifts. Know that I have chosen you and that you have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held high and take the next step towards your goal with confidence. I will be with you every step of the way. All right, so confidence from the world supporting you and your heart challenges and your issues, your emotional challenges with the cutting away of things needs to be maybe adjusted a little. Some of the dials need to be adjusted within you. Your little bubbles, your little barriers maybe need a little adjusting, a little security reform, a little adjusting of your borders to let the right ones in and the bad ones stay out, kind of thing, right? Maybe you've been trusting the bad ones and didn't realize it. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you've been trusting the right ones and I'm wrong. But anyways, emotionally we're talking about here and spiritually. So if it doesn't align spiritually with the unification of team humanity, then you know it's wrong. And that's where you need to fix your heart, okay? Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. If you wait until the path is perfectly paved, you won't be forging your own path, and you're likely not even taking the first step. Don't let a small detail like being unable to find someone to show you the way be the reason you don't step forward and lead. Let it be the reason that you do. The most courageous and needed leaders are the ones who don't wait for permission or until the morning they wake up feeling ready. They take a deep breath, put one foot in front of the other, and figure it out as they go. They don't wait for someone to lead them, they lead themselves. This is a card for leaders. You're here to pave a path that hasn't been walked before, to go first and lead the way for others who are calling you in. If you feel misrepresented in the media, step forward for all those who also feel misrepresented. If no one's speaking out on the topics that you feel passionate about, share your unique voice. There's no one on earth who comes close to possessing your unique combination of skills, gifts, and life experience. Itchy, 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 itchy. All right. Mustache itching me. There's no one on earth who comes close to possessing your unique combination of skills, gifts, and life experience. Don't look to those who don't come before you to work out your path. Leaders must forge their own. Do it for your daughter. Do it for the younger you. Do it for leaders will follow. When you go first, you make it easier for others to follow your lead. Forge, don't follow. So this is like George Washington energy. George Washington didn't want to be first president, but they kind of like forced it upon him because there was like nobody else. And he was like, fine, whatever. When the nation needs me, I guess I'll be there. You know what I mean? Like he didn't really want it, but he did it anyways. He's an Aquarius. All right. Star Seed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to forge rather than follow? How can you be the leader you wish you had? Alright. So be the leader you want to see, be the change you want to see, be the person that says, well, this is where we're going. With your spiritual and intellectual understanding of things, not necessarily the social or the emotional or the survival aspects, the 3D survival aspects. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. In the chaos of modern life, that the constant fluctuations of our minds, it can be difficult to remember that a sublime sanctuary lies within. It is always there beneath the ceaseless activity. There is an endless, vast spaciousness that restores and connects us to something greater, something that exists outside of time. Some might call it eternity. Within that sanctuary, sacred sound is felt rather than heard. That sacred sound is actually the reverberating heartbeat of the entire universe. Your own heart's rhythm sounds within the greater universal heartbeat. The totality of life, all of your being, can be felt as one through listening to and feeling for the sacred sound of the heart beating within you. It is through this heartbeat that we experience a love that is more than preference or attachment. This is the love that inspires, energizes, and moves us to create, even beyond what we once thought was possible. Your love for life, the need to feel alive and express yourself, and the quest for that which is truly fulfilling. There are the sacred urges that rebel against fear and promote passion for being alive. They flow through your blood and can be felt through the beating of your heart. This oracle has a message for you. There is the way of the mind, which can make mountains out of molehills even when it thinks it is turning mountains into molehills. Then there is the way of the heart. It is the subterranean and moves subtly beneath possible obstacles, intelligently shifting with exquisite sensitivity, sensing the way forward through dangerous pathways and responding to what is before it even occurs in the physical world. However, with the heart's intelligence, we cannot see and know in the same way that we do when we allow the mind to direct us. We have to be open to another way if we want to benefit from the innate intelligence of the heart. Mind sees plans and strategies. The heart feels, responds, senses, and intuits. When we walk the path of the heart, we must feel and respond rather than plan our way. It is a different way to live and create. It is closer to the earth and to the source of life itself. It is not for those who are lacking in courage and trust, but you are not one of those. You are being asked to trust your heart and to drop into it. The mind is important, but it cannot supplant the heart. The role of the mind is to serve the truths of the heart. That is to create the spacious chamber of receptiveness into which the sacred rhythm of your heartbeat can resound. This oracle comes with guidance for you. Deep within, you know what to do and you know what is true. It matters not whether the mind and its plans seem to agree with your inner sense. Your willingness to trust your heart and to rebel against fear will serve you well. Let your heart lead you. Be sure of your faith and trust in what you feel. Your head and heart have been in conflict at times over the course of your life. This has brought you struggle and sometimes deep suffering. However, this oracle brings you the message that a truce will soon be declared and the appropriate outcome of the mind waving the white flag of surrender is imminent. Soon, if not already, you will finally be feeling that your heart is leading you. You will feel that your mind is learning to follow the guidance of your heart rather than trying to be out front, seeing and sorting everything out in advance. In order to be safe, what a relief to let go in this old way. Your mind can become more relaxed and trusting. There will be a period of adjustment as you get used to living without so much foresight, but with more insight, wisdom, and energy in the present moment to create. If you're finding that you cannot plan or strategize as you once did, or you feel that you know less than you have ever known about where you are heading or how you are supposed to get there, then this oracle comes as confirmation that these are healthy signs of a shift from head to heart. You are out proceeding in error. You are exactly where you are meant to be, doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. You are now in a position that is more powerful than ever because you are allowing yourself to be guided by your heart, a heart that beats in harmony with the heart of all existence. Your affairs are in accord with love, and no matter what it may appear to be at times, all is unfolding according to the greater love, you included. Alright, so beyond the mind, the heart beats here, and we figured out what's going on with that and the confidence of the self and where we're going and being okay to a brave new world. And you're leading the way, Aquarius. Let's go. Graveyard and the necessary fear, the stones they mark the eternal resting place. Yet the spirits they are walking, and they are ready for the chase. Today's modern graveyards are restful places, normally highly manicured and very well set out. Whilst they can be places of profound sadness, few are the creepy, gothic places of old, yet they still hold an undercurrent of fear and seem frightening places. Due to countless stories of haunted graveyards, the thought of walking through cemeteries evokes fear in many of us. We imagine zombies and ghosts rising from the graves and had spirits hiding out, waiting to harm an unsuspecting living person who walks by. The idea of being at a graveyard after dark, or worse, at midnight, is the stuff of dares and nightmares. But this isn't the way with every culture. On the Mexican Day of the Dead, whole families picnic on the graves of their loved ones who have passed. Children play upon the graves. People play music, drink wine, and share food, all in the company of the dead. Graveyard dust is used as an ingredient in protective spells, not in curses. Pull this card and know that you fear unnecessarily, alright? Things are not as they seem, and you can overcome your obstacles. The anxieties you have, although real, should be put aside before they haunt you long term. Instead, trust that you know the correct next steps and that you will act upon them. Alright, so there it is. Let the dead rest. Let things in the past rest. We're transforming. We're transitioning with Pluto coming back into your sign. And we're going to use this death graveyard transformation period, Halloween, and then Thanksgiving. And we're going to get into all that. And we're going to do good. And the storm is going to transform those who are blessed. And those who aren't going to get blown away. Snow White and her animal friends. Card 9. Message you inspired trust and confidence. Capricorn got this. About Snow White and her animal friends, you become the protector and you are a caretaker with covenant for the vulnerable ones. You will now make choices that will inspire others to interact with smaller animals, children, and vulnerable ones to gentle, caring ways. You have shown yourself to be trustworthy, and so the magical creatures, the shapeshifters and their friends, now come to you. Rabbits are sacred to many witches, and the connection dates back to ancient times when the hare was associated with two great goddesses, Ashtar and Andraste. Like these female deities, you are a protector. You have valor, courage, and fierce power, and you are one who will protect your people and other creatures. Because these gentle ones trust you and have found safe haven with you, the here shows it is time for fertility, new growth, procreation, and haste. Fleet and wild, hares are able to escape from harm by burrowing deep into the body of the mother goddess herself. The deer shows that you are on your way to enlightenment through these gentle acts, and this purity of intent will have a ripple effect on the world around you. You are loved and trusted. Even the small ones of the forest gather with you after times of great unrest. When they feel they cannot find another trustworthy human to be with, you have the energy of the gentle ones, and thus the small ones. The vulnerable ones like us come to you not to take, but to show you how trusted you are. It is not a burden, it is a great honor. Rarely do we show ourselves, but to you we come and lay our heads in your lap. There is such an air about you. You are a safe, good person. It's time for you to step up and protect others who are smaller and more fragile than you. This may be a reversal in roles for you, but the deer and the hare are the quiet, soft ones have chosen you because they trust that you can do this job. You may feel an unlike hero, and you may experience a completely unforeseen victory, but you can do it. You must take great steps now to live up to this honor and trust. It will be simple for you while you remain in the forest, but when you venture out into the world once again, will you make choices that support your animal friends? Make a commitment to protect animals by supporting wildlife, choosing cruelty-free products, and raising awareness of animal rights within your school and family. Something you wish for will be given up for now, so you can do something for the good of others, but your energy will change as a result, and that will bring to you your deepest dreams and desires, purified and at the perfect time. Alright, so Snow White with her animal friends. This makes me think of the Pluto underworld, underground, whoop whoop, magic ninjas, whoop whoop, psychopathic, strange music, independent artists, independent people who are not part of a corporate industry, enslavement matrix draconian system, that Pluto underground whoop whoop, getting rid of the Capricorn corruption here with the Aquarius transition, like history has shown, and away from the delusions of Pisces with the separation of the church and state and all that other stuff that went on. So yeah, we're gonna do that again. Some more of that. We gotta cut away that Pisces BS, fear of God crap. God loves us. We don't need to fight each other anymore over that bullshit. Okay, so there's that. Snow White and her animal friends. This is your oracle reading. We're going towards Star Trek post kind of / StarCraft future. It's gonna be kind of like a mix of that. So if you're wondering, Aquarius, what kind of games the Earth is gonna happen, it's kind of like a weird new frontier into Mars and space, along with separation from the pollution, the Pisces delusion bullshit. So I think you're going to stick around, Aquarius, and hang out for the next age, and probably, so that's like 2,000 years. That's like nothing to you if you think about it spiritually. You've lived in places for tens of thousands of years if you're a starseed. What's another 2,000 on Earth to you? But then you're like, well, could be an entrapment. But if you're an Aquarius, what do you got to worry about? You're a genius. You already have it already figured out and set up, if you really knew your soul, to get out after the age of Aquarius if you want. Because you're an Aquarius, you can cut away whenever you want. So just think about it like that, in the terms of like, when I'm done here, I want to separate for good and just adventure that. Or you could say, I don't want to even experience it and be done. But that's up to you. Thank you for being here, being a member. If you're not and you're wondering what the heck at the end of the month, why am I watching this? It's because you're not a member and it's for early access only. Thanks. Subscribe, like, and share all those amazing things you do. I love you and see you on the next one. Bye.